Hello and welcome to my presentation entitled Smallholder Farmer Community-Based Breeding Program of Indigenous Chickens, Key to In-Situ Genetic Resource Conservation and Enhancing Rural Livelihood in Zambia. It is known that over 1.4 billion people world over depend on agriculture for employment, and in sub-Saharan Africa, we have over 33 million small-scale farmers who are involved in rearing of various livestock, including chickens. The rural communities are known world over to be the custodians of indigenous genetic resources, so they play a big role in conserving and perpetuating various breeds world over. The reports that are submitted and compiled depend on the submissions that are made by individual countries. But as you can see, there are various levels that are showing the status of avian species, and chickens do seem to be on top. It is actually considered as the one of the big five amongst the breeds that are supposed to be safeguarded, including the mammals. And the challenges that are faced in monitoring and reporting of these various breeds is the funding and also the human capacities, which need to be addressed in order for sustainable and equitable data to be submitted. The status of avian species is quite concerning because 67% of the avian species are reported to be of unknown status, and 3% are extinct. But if you look at the figures of the mammal counterpart, you realize that about 55% breeds are of unknown status. So this is really a serious concern which requires some kind of intervention. But considerably or comparatively, the chickens do seem to be more vulnerable to the losses that have been observed in the past decades, because over 3.5% are extinct, 3% are at risk, and 62% are of unknown status. These changes might have a huge impact on the rural community that depend on these livestock for their survival. That's why my innovation, which is community-based breeding program, seems to aim at intervening or reducing the repercussions of the losses that are being reported by various forums, including the Food and Agriculture Organization. The objectives of my study include to strengthen sustainable in-situ selection, multiplication, utilization, and conservation of indigenous chicken, to improve efficiency in production and disease control, to increase smallholder farmer access to market through value addition on indigenous chickens. This research will take place in agroecological region 2 of Zambia. Some 3 sites will be selected to undertake this study. The methodology will first of all consider the period of research, which will be from 2021 to 2023, and then human and animal ethics approval will be looked at. Then stakeholders will be considered as part of the operation. The socio-economic survey of 50 households will be undertaken, and focus group discussion and the recording of proceedings will be considered as well in this procedure. The data collected will be analyzed using available statistical packages, and a bioeconomic model will be used to analyze the profitability of small-scale indigenous chicken production in rural communities. The potential of this community-based breeding program in terms of outcome is quite vast. We expect an increase in the available important and essential breeds for rural communities to utilize, then availability of animal genetic resources for future improvement. Consumers will have access to healthy and high-quality chickens, and then we expect to have improved livelihood for small-scale farmers in the rural communities. In conclusion, the final findings will be compiled in a portfolio. Allow me at this point to thank the University of New England, my supervisors, the government of Australia, and the Zambian government for allowing me this opportunity to study and undertake this innovation. Thank you.